All right, it's time. I've been grinding for a long time. Y'all know that. And it's time I achieve one of my long lost goals. All right, I want 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm a little more than 30,000 away. So please, Pharaohs, help me run my sub count up in the month of September. If you watch this video, please subscribe to my channel. I want to hit 30,000 subscribers in 1 month to get to 100K. Again, we can do this, Pharaohs. I trust in my Pharaohs. Y'all done held me down and paid my bills for over a year, and I know we can do this together. We've been through a lot. The grind ain't never stopped, and we going forward in the month of September. I need about 30,000 subscribers in the month of September to achieve this goal. I'm finna grind my behind off to get to it. I know we got it in us. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. We finna do something amazing and have our moment by the end of September. 30,000 subscribers in 1 month. Let's go. All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV. So the report in the NBA is, it's quite simple. The Cleveland Cavaliers are shopping that protected pick that they have from the Brooklyn Nets. That'll likely end up a top 3, top 4 pick. Probably it'll be number 1. As bad as the Brooklyn Nets look like they will be next season, which is consistent from what they've looked over the last couple years. Remember, the Brooklyn Nets traded a lot of picks for Kevin Garnett and Paul Pierce to add those pieces to, at that time, it was Darren Williams, Joe Johnson, and Brook Lopez. They thought they were going to compete for championships for the next couple years. They were going all in, and that has backfired tremendously. So that pick is going to be valuable for the Cavs. They got it from the Boston Celtics and the Kyrie Irving, Isaiah Thomas swap. And right now, the Cavs have started shopping for players. Now here's the kicker. There's one team in particular that's going to be quite interesting come trade deadline. The New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans want Iman Shumpert. There's no secret to that. They want Shump for a couple of reasons. They need some people that can sell some tickets. Shump's high-profile relationship with R&B star Tiana Taylor is no secret. Shump, a guy that has probably not met expectations coming into the league, but guys think that he could kind of harness his skills and become a decent NBA player in the right system. They obviously want some assets. Cavs have a couple players that they could probably shop around. An expiring contract in Channing Frye. And they obviously the Pelicans will want to pick. And what better pick out there than Brooklyn's pick? Now here's the thing. Of course, the Cavs will want Anthony Davis if they can get him. That's a guy who's already has a long deal under his. He got probably 3-4 years left under his contract with the Pelicans right now. He's their franchise player. He's a franchise guy. A lot of people believe he's like 6'11". Obviously, the wingspan, the blocking ability, he's extending to the three-point line every season. That's somebody that any team would want. Of course, the Cavs will want. Even if you lose LeBron, you still got a centerpiece of your team going forward. It's not like you're rebuilding from scratch like you did when LeBron took his talent to South Beach the first time. The Cavs, of course, will want him first. But the likelihood of the Pelicans being willing to give up their franchise guy is slim and none. The only way AD, you're hearing this from Taliaferro right now, gets traded is if Anthony Davis pulls a Kyrie Irving and says, I'm done with this organization. Y'all are not doing enough to give me enough good guys around me. I don't want to play for this team anymore. Remember, Anthony Davis has been very committed to the Pelicans. He's done everything he could to show the city, to show players around the league, I'm here for the long haul. Now go get me some guys. Maybe AD just wakes up and says, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. I want out. Kyrie Irving did it. Maybe he does it at some point with his career. You never know who gets in somebody's ear. And I wouldn't mind if AD wanted out of New Orleans. They're not doing enough. Then the second guy on that list would be Demarcus Cousins. He's the guy that the Pelicans probably would want to trade. They made this move for Demarcus Cousins last year. Pretty much Buddy Hield was the top guy that they traded away. And they made that move with Sacramento to give AD something, to show him, hey, we're trying our best to bring assets to you. But the likelihood of DeMarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis working together, it just doesn't seem like it's going to mesh. In the Western Conference, where this offseason we've seen the Houston Rockets add Chris Paul, we've seen the Oklahoma City Thunder add Paul George, a plethora of other teams get better. And then at the bottom of the West, like the 7th and 8th seeds, you still got teams like the Memphis Grizzlies, who still have Mike Conley and Marc Gasol, 2 premier players in the league. The Portland Trailblazers, who still have Damian Lillard and CJ McCollum in the backcourt. And you got just a lot of teams. Lonzo Ball's in Los Angeles now. They got better. Brandon Ingram's in year 2. You maybe think the Lakers can possibly compete for a playoff spot. The West is tough. The likelihood of the Pelicans making the playoffs, even with Demarcus Cousins and Anthony Davis getting a whole training camp this year, slim and none. Demarcus' contract ends at the end of the season. He's gonna only teams that are competing for championships would trade for him. Obviously, he's a free agent and is probably gonna go wherever he wants to next summer. You got a team like the Cavs who are going all in for a championship this year. They're likely to lose LeBron James in the offseason next year. Why not give him one piece and bring a second championship to Cleveland? It makes a lot of sense. I think DeMarcus Cousins will be the guy. But, of course, the Cavs are going to push for AD. Again, the only way Anthony Davis is the guy that gets traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers is if AD tells the team, I don't want to do this anymore. That's the only way. DeMarcus is much more likely to get traded to Cleveland or somewhere at the trade deadline. If the Pelicans, you can clearly tell that they're nowhere competing for a playoff spot in the Western Conference. They'll definitely be sellers at the deadline. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. 100K gang. We're on the way. Where the Pharaohs at? Thank y'all for the time, love, support. Don't take for granted. Salute. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.